Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have just found my channel for the very first time, then my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I am an open channel for the divine. And on this channel you'll get spiritual guidance and twin flame guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust we have been put on each other's path for a good reason. Just trust we found each other for a purpose. And either way, thank you for stopping by and taking the time to watch this video. And everyone, thank you so much for your... I'm going to go through all the comments tonight and before I fall asleep. I'm going to lie in bed and go through them all because I've read a couple and I'm not going to talk about them too much or I will get emotional. But your comments, I'm always totally blown away by your beautiful comments. And you know, I'm getting better. White moth just came in. I've not seen that moth before. It just arrived as I started speaking. Sorry if it lands on the camera. I am really not good at accepting compliments, and I'm getting better at it. And sometimes the kids walk into the kitchen, I'm reading an email from someone and I'm in floods of tears, and the kids will go, "What's wrong, Mum? What's wrong?" And I'll say, "Read this." And it's just someone who sent me a really beautiful email. Oh, I think we're going to have a little moth action going on for this video. It keeps on jumping at me. And I always just, so when they read it as well, they go, "Oh Mum, that's so nice. No wonder you're in tears." And sorry. And basically it's just such a blessing, and honestly I'm so grateful for all the beautiful emails you send to me, and I'm getting better at absorbing it, because sometimes I can read 10 emails and I'm in floods of tears, all the nice things you say to me about how I've really helped you and stuff, and I'm just not good at taking it in, and I go, "Oh, that's good, you know, that I've helped someone." But I'm getting better at actually absorbing it and feeling it and being grateful for all the love you send to me in emails and comments and things. So thank you so much. It really is so important to say that to you all, because I do appreciate all the love you send my way every single day. Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm becoming an emotional wreck already, not even in the message yet. But I had such an amazing I had two amazing meditations today, and I spent a lot of time out in the sun. And one of my meditations was really, it was quite amazing, and I'll explain more to you because I've got a card to read to you that I got. So in my meditation I connected with a lot of really powerful beings, and this being I connected with, this being of light, come in, and it was the strongest energy I think I've actually felt today. Like, I know the angels really well. I know all the beautiful energies I work with, Athena and Mother Mary and Goddess Isis and Yeshua. I know all these energies really well, and this was like a really powerful energy. And I'd just been connecting to Lord Ganesh and things like that, and I was feeling really upbeat and happy. And then this really powerful bright light came into my third eye. Now my third eye just filled with light. It actually felt like the sun, because I actually had to open my eyes slightly because I thought like the sun had come right in the window, because that's what it felt like. I just felt my entire third eye fill with this bright white, it was like white and gold light. And then I saw this beautiful shimmery being come towards me, and I actually sort of bowed my head slightly and said, "Hello friend," and you know, and I asked where they were from, and they said the Grand Central Sun. And they gave me such a nice message about my journey and things. But then they said two words. Well, it was one word, but they said it twice because I repeated it. They said Levante, Levante. Now, I never really thought much about that word. I came out of meditation, I was working about doing other stuff, and then when I was getting my cards ready for tonight, I was shuffling my Journey of Love deck, and I said, "Can I have a message for myself?" Because, you know, before I started this message, I thought, you know, I'd like to get a message for myself. So this is a card that came out for me when I was getting a message for myself. And it says, Woman of Light. And when I read the message, I was really, really touched by the actual message. But when I looked up the term of Levante, it means rise. Like the sun in the east, rise. And when I read this message, I'm just sharing this with you before I get into the actual message for the collective, because this is how aligned some things can happen. So after hearing Levante, the first message at the start of this card, it says, around you there's a cloak of your own creator. Perhaps it has served you. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. There we go, Women of Light. It says, pure is my joy and celebration. I know the divine to be eternal. There is no limit to my peace, to my pleasure, as I rise and rise again. And that was the message I got. And I didn't even know Levante meant rise or rise. Because they said Levante, and I repeated it back because it just felt like, because I was trying to figure out what it meant. I kind of went Levante back to them because I wasn't sure what it meant. And then when I researched what it meant, and also I'd had this card saying rise and rise again, it just felt also aligned. So I don't know if this is just a message for me, or it could be a message for everyone. But I'm going to put the card back in the deck, and if it comes out and it's meant to be seen again, then it shall be. So let's shuffle it back in and see. But it was definitely a powerful message from the Grand Central Sun. And it was the as I say, the brightest white and gold light. It was just phenomenal. And I've had 2 amazing meditations today, and it's just been a glorious day. And the Legacy of Light came out, so maybe I'll read that later. But let's get into your message first. I've already got the glasses on. So I will get an Ascended Master card tonight as well. And I'm going to pull some Twin Flame Love Oracle and an Angel number and some Tarot and maybe a Starseed Oracle as well. So let's get into this message. And as I say, thank you everyone, and thank you everyone who's chosen to sign up for those of you that haven't seen the post on my community page. Anyone who books a Zoom with me, I was running the £77 Zoom offer for the 7/7 portal, and now I'm doing an £88 Zoom offer. My Zoom sessions are normally 111. Right now, between now and the 8th of August, they're £88. And we're looking into everything, as always. I look into love, what you need to heal and stuff like that, into past lives. But this is slightly different because this is going to help you to see if there's any blocks you have to remove to help you to align and unlock something. And speaking of that, that's the other thing I saw in my meditation today. I saw the earth, the actual land on the earth was gold. And I actually saw a big gold key and a gold padlock, and it was clicking. So something is unlocked, something has shifted. And then obviously connecting with the Grand Central Sun and that Levante, there's definitely something rising, something, hope, love, something has been unlocked, something beautiful has been unlocked. So let's do it, and let's hope the moth doesn't pay too many visits. Because I'm always worried it flies right into my mouth or something, because it just bomb dives my face. So let's do it. Calling in our heavenly ancestors, our spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward this message for the Divine Collective and the Twin Flame Collective, please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets, and a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the highest and greatest good at all times of the Twin Flame and Divine Collective. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. So let's clear the energy and set the intention. I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message. Channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Time portal. Time portal. Higher love has unlocked some time portal. So it's like a merging of timelines. Higher love has merged, has opened some sort of time portal, has merged some sort of time portal, merging timelines, higher love. It's a time for speaking truth. There's a very prosperous energy coming through here as well. It's got the deck on. The power of love and the divine contract. A marriage of two souls. Surprise card and the marriage card. Some sort of unexpected commitment or opportunity. Now I'm seeing like an electrical charge, you know, like I'm seeing like you know, like in like the old horror movies, you would see one of those balls with the electricity, like something like Tesla would. So could be connections to Tesla, because I'm seeing like electrical, like that kind of electrical lightning charges, and they're all just crisscrossing over my face. So something could be really, could be like a really strong telepathic connection as well, because that can be almost like telepathy crossing over. Somebody could be a landscape gardener or getting a landscape gardener. You could be trying to, or you could have someone doing your garden right now, or your person could be. So the illusion and the labyrinth card came out. So there has been a lot of confusion in the past here. Over love. You were some sort of reminder to this person of how painful love can feel. And that's why They did their best not to allow themselves to feel it. Now, whether this was love in a previous relationship or love for a family member or something like that, I feel there was definitely an instant connection with this person. This is someone who's very religious as well. Something about your connection was taboo. So maybe you could have been very spiritual, or something about your cultures were not compatible because, you know, they were from a different cultural background or something. You had different views on life, but I'm just hearing something was taboo about this relationship. The surprise card wanted to come out. You may be about to be surprised. So we'll find out what you're about to be surprised about. Maybe this person is also spiritual. Recognition. Now this is very much like the yin yang card we pulled last night. Now if you look at that, that's like a world. The divine will help you to recognize signs and miracles. But I feel this is also like public recognition. You're about to be surprised. Something about public recognition or public declaration or something. Tell me about this surprise and recognition. Well, and look what's on the bottom. Openness. And that's like an open book. So someone, I told you, I heard it's a time for honesty. So someone could be about to become an open book. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship at this time. But I feel this is also about someone who's ready to be an open book. And the telepathic card here. This person has been in the karmic trenches for some time. Too afraid to leave a defensive energy behind. And the guilt card came out. So this is because someone has guilt for the past. Now, what I feel is this person had some sort of instantaneous moment of recognition with you. It was an instantaneous moment of love. Now, for some of you, this could have been to do with your first kiss, for example. Because I'm hearing that Hot Chocolate song, it started with a kiss. But I'm also hearing an old song. I'm hearing heaven, I'm in heaven. Dancing cheek to cheek. Dancing cheek to cheek. So maybe this was someone you used to dance with, even in another lifetime. But I'm in heaven when we're dancing cheek to cheek. And the rekindle cards here. So this is definitely someone who wants to re-spark something with you. Tell me about this guilt card. This person definitely... Okay. So the clarity card on the bottom. Someone seeing the truth. And cherish and 1111. So this is... I think your person's feeling guilty now because they're understanding just how deep this connection is with you. That's why this person feels guilty, because they didn't give this connection the recognition. They didn't, you know, when you felt it or something, when you were telling this person, which has to happen that way, you know. There's no one who I actually do a reading for that who very rarely do they say, oh, my masculine felt it too. They might say my masculine says they felt something, or they felt there was some sort of bond between us, or they felt there was something crazy about the way we met, but the masculine will never fully admit that there was an instantaneous love connection from a past life. They will never do that because they're not awake enough for that. And if they do, it's because they're already quite spiritually evolved. So the respect and embrace and the commitment card in the bottom. So I feel this is someone who definitely regrets here not respecting this connection, not giving this connection the recognition it deserved. And I feel that probably people looked at the two of you If this is someone that you've actually dated or been in some sort of relationship with, even if it was, sorry, my hair's caught in my necklace, even if it was short term, maybe people were saying to this person, oh, you two are really good together, you two look really cute together, you know, there's something really lovely about you two together. And it could have been what tipped this person over the edge eventually, because if you guys were getting a lot of recognition on how cute you were, and because I do feel that coming through, that people would maybe, you know, some people might say, oh, you two make the perfect couple, when are you guys going to make it official, you know, that kind of thing. Something definitely could have scared this person, even though deep down they felt the love with you. Oh, I'm just trying to put my chime down, and I'm trying to move my prayer beads. Oh, okay, so I'll pull some overall energy from the fortune deck to see what comes through from here. Love and the Chariot. So something's progressing, something's moving forward. This person lied about their feelings for you. So this person directly told you they didn't have feelings for you, or they didn't love you, or they would never be able to love you or something like that, but they lied. There has been a lot of course correction in this connection. So there's been a lot of wrong turns, there's been a lot of delays and hold-ups and wrong paths taken. But there's been a lot of course correction through the angels and your guides to get you back both into this Chariot energy. Now, I knew the word was going to come out because I felt there's some sort of, as I say, either some sort of cultural differences, you're from different parts of the world, or there's some sort of distance here between the two of you now. But also the World card is about some sort of opportunities coming in here, and like a opportunity to start a new cycle together. I just said, are you ready to brave the storm? And there's the Wish card. Are you ready to brave the storm? So there could be some sort of, are you ready to brave the storm makes me think there could be something you guys might have to overcome together. So, you know, for example, if there's going to be a lot of pushback about your cultural background or your relationship, there could be something non-traditional. Sorry, my hair's so caught tonight. There could be something like non-traditional about the two of you in some way. And you know, non-traditional just means what people perceive to be the non-traditional kind of coupling. Just something, you know, there's definitely something taboo about you and this person being together. Now, it could be age difference, could be cultural differences. Okay. So there's something here had to be broken, something had to be cleared, something had to end, some sort of cycle had to break, some sort of past life repetitive cycle had to break. And those of you that have been watching my channel for a long time know that when I sneeze, that is the divine saying that something has ended, something has broken, a cycle, a curse over an ancestral line, whatever this is. There's something has broken, something has ended, something has changed. And now it's opening up a new pathway here, and the Three of Wands is in my mind's eye. So there's some sort of new pathway opening up here. Some sort of wish fulfillment can now come through. But this person left you very, very confused. So the Dragonfly, adapt to changes that are coming through. Don't be afraid of the changes. And the Fool. So this is that time to not, you know, be fearless and just, you know, I feel that Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, time to be fearless. Yeah, look at that. You're rising above all the challenges, and the Beware card's on the bottom. So you're rising above all the negativity, you and this person, and there's a fire burning away all the negativity as well. So let me see. Give me one more for overall energy of what's going on with this connection. Wow, so there we go, the Phoenix. And look what's on the bottom, the Unity. So I feel like you and this person are done allowing other people to get in the way of this connection. Someone, this masculine in particular, is ready. Look, I feel like they're done. They feel guilt for being so held back, for taking so long. But this person, I feel, is done with allowing the societal way of thinking get in the way of this connection. Or maybe it's you, Divine Feminine, but I just feel whatever there's been some sort of taboo situation here for you and this person, and it's been broken. It's like maybe this is something that stems, as I say, from past lives, and it was something that had to break. It was something that had to end in some way. So let me get some tarot and find out a bit more about this. Put the deck on the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay. So this could be some sort of family legacy, family pattern or something. I do feel there was something, as I say, I just keep on getting it was a taboo situation. Now, as I say, it could have been something from past lives or something like that as well. Or maybe someone's in the public eye, and maybe that's why there's going to be some sort of... Because facing the storm, are you ready to brace the storm? Makes me think there's going to be some sort of storm. Now, it could be a media storm, something like that. But there's going to be some sort of... I feel you're both going to meet a lot of pushback. And it's something you're going to have to be strong and overcome together with that ego and the Beware card. So let's see. Yeah. Tell me about this connection. And I just feel you're going to overcome. Yeah, you're going to overcome together. Look at that, the Three of Pentacles. This can be overcome together. This person has left you feeling very confused about if they love you or not. But you need to really feel into the situation and know that they love you. I feel they're sending you really beautiful telepathic messages. There's definitely some sort of connection to Tesla here as well, because I keep on seeing that electrical charge in my mind's eye. So the World card, so that's definitely a new cycle, new opportunities here for you guys to take your partnership to the next level. 8 of Wands, 27 on the clock, so that's 9-9, so you can be seeing 999. That's the end of a cycle and a new beginning coming in, new cycle coming in. Tell me a bit more about this connection I'm picking up on here. 2 of Cups. And the Lovers on the bottom. This love is like titanium. It can withstand this. This person now understands that this love is like titanium. It can withstand all this pressure. Whatever pressure has been placed upon this connection, the masculine is now seeing, like, we can get through this. Are you ready to face the storm with me? Are you ready to brace this storm together? This is quite a deep message tonight, but 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here on the bottom. So it's taken some time for this person to truly understand more about this connection and to recognise how important, how valid it is to their journey. Because I feel this person was very much not spiritually aware, and there was definitely something this person had to really take time to figure out and understand. But now, I mean, and there's a lighthouse up there in the corner of this card, which I'm really drawn to. And a few nights ago I brought through the energy of a lighthouse, and I feel this person has really been using you as a guide here. 6 of Wands. You're leading this person home. But I feel there is going to be a lot of media attention here, or some sort of attention over this connection, and I don't know why I'm feeling that, but yeah, they keep tickling my nose when I say that. So I definitely feel there is going to be some sort of, it's going to be a very public coming together. As I say, it could be age difference, cultural backgrounds, religion, something like that. but something very, very different about the two of you coming together here. And I feel this person is going to ask you, you know, are you ready to brace this storm with me? And look at the sun coming up in the background. I just feel, you know, we can move past this. We can rise above this, and we can do it together. So that Scorpio card, that death card there, so something is transforming, and you got the phoenix energy, so something here can rise from the ashes. Just Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So I feel this person is done with procrastinating. They're done with trying to figure things out, because the Hanged Man on the bottom. And the sun. Seeing clearly now. The first cards that got out on this table were illusions and the labyrinth. Someone who is very confused and not seeing clearly. These two cards is someone who's seeing things very clearly. They see your shine. They see how important this connection is. And I feel that this person is now ready to declare something to you with the King of Cups here. And I feel they're going to say to you, it's not going to be easy. See, Ten of Wands, it's not going to be easy. But we can get through this with the Star. We can overcome every single challenge that comes our way. Because we've already overcome so much together. We've already been through the highs, the lows of this connection, and we can overcome anything. We've proven that our love is titanium. Nine of Pentacles. We can have this beautiful life together. We can have this beautiful life together. Yeah, this is someone who has never given up hope on reuniting with you. They've been holding on to this chance, this opportunity with you. Tell me what the future looks like for this connection. The King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is someone who's ready to take some action and communicate with you. Who's ready to deliver some sort of message of truth. And I feel they are going to tell you that they have been dealing with a really bad situation. Yeah, see now, look, the moon is illusions and confusion, and the Page of Wands is someone who's motivated. And this is some sort of positive news coming in. So I feel this person's ready to share. They're motivated now to share something with you. Especially that Page of Cups. They're ready to share something with you about why they've taken so long here. Why there was a lot of confusion and trepidation about this connection. Now, they could have been, as I say, if it was like if they were in a marriage and it was through a religious family situation, you know, both families were highly religious, maybe they couldn't leave the family, couldn't leave the marriage for that reason or something. There was something that was seen as taboo in their culture or something like that, as I say, whatever that means to whoever this is connecting to. I'll give you some of the main signs coming through. So Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, yeah, Cancer and Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius. And there's some earth in there as well, some Taurus. So let's see. This person's motivated to tell you the truth here about why they've been so held back. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Why they allowed you to walk away, or why they walked away from you. Why they've been so silent. Why they've been distracted. Now, I told you this person, I feel this person's done with distractions. So this person is walking away from all the distractions. Everything that has kept them stuck and held back, they're walking away from the distractions. And they're going to tell you about the distractions, I feel. But I also feel that they've got... So the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Wands. Now, I was about to say, I feel that this person has created some sort of mess for themselves in their 3D life with all the course corrections that I was felt coming through. And I feel that's why this person is going to ask you if you're prepared to overcome the challenges with them. They know this is a destined connection. They know you're fated to be together. They know you're destined to return to each other. And there's a Judgment card on the bottom. But I feel this person also wants to give you the choice if you want to be on the destined path with them, because they know things aren't going to be easy. Now, see, whatever this means, where this person's in the public eye, they're well known in the community. They've created a mess with regard to a family situation that they can't get out of. I don't know, but this person is going to ask you if you're prepared, despite all the challenges. Despite all the challenges, you know, there's still an opportunity for you both to move forward here. And maybe this person's wanting to give you some time to think about it. Tell me what this masculine's hoping for here with their Divine Feminine in the future. Well, Page of Swords, the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So I feel this person really wants to leave the disappointments in the past. They want to speak some sort of truth to you. They want you to know they've learned their lesson. And they now want this new beginning with you. They want this new beginning with you. I feel they've learned a lesson and they're disappointed in themselves for... and when I say disappointed in themselves, I feel there's a lot of external factors. I feel this person has never had the courage to really stand up for their connection with you until now. I just want to clarify that before I pull some oracle cards. I'll get some angel numbers. So let me just clarify. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is what this person, you know, the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. Tell me now, is this person... Well, this jumped out. Ace of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Swords. Tell me what this person... Tell me, is this person done with all the... Okay, 8 of Swords. This person, I feel, has definitely felt... Yeah, see? That confusion and illusions. This person has definitely been stuck in a bit of a mind trap about what to do. When I said to you earlier, don't, you know, you need to feel the love of this connection, because I feel like this person, that's why this person keeps on saying our love is like titanium, it's unbreakable. There has been silence, there has been a lot of confusion here in this person's mind. And it's because of some sort of external situation. Tell me, give me some present energy for what's going on now for this situation. 6 of Pentacles. A chance for recognition and reciprocation. Knight of Cups. So this person is now ready to be equal with you. Wow. The 9, the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. And the 6 of Pentacles. This person's done allowing the past to hold them back. Whatever external circumstances was making this person feel guilty or making them feel like their connection with you was taboo in some way. As I say, it could be because you're very spiritual aligned and they're not. Or at least they weren't when they were with you. Like their family might have frowned upon your spiritual beliefs because you weren't the same religion as them, you weren't the same culture as them, something like that. you know, if there was 15 years of an age difference, you were, you know, it was not a same-sex situation, something like that. It was a same-sex situation or something like that. You know, whatever this means to you. But this person, I just feel they can no longer live in heartbreak and what if. They have to take some sort of chance. I can no longer sit wallowing in the what ifs and the what could have been between us. Our love is titanium, and I know that now. I know that this love is so strong and it's withstood everything that's come between us. And I know that things might not be easy in the beginning, but I feel that we're strong enough to overcome that. And when we do, I mean, the 9 and 10 of Pentacles and the Sun, there's a really happy future here for the two of you. And look, 2 cards, oh, my face is so tickly when I say that. 2 cards of perfectly balanced connection. The Libra card with balance and the Temperance card of balance. So inner balance and outer balance. You've balanced your inner energies beautifully, and it's matching with your outer energy. You're both feeling balanced and stable and ready. You're ready. You're ready to receive. And that's just what I was talking about at the start. You have to be in your feminine energy for your masculine to be able to return in their masculine energy, because so many masculines have been in really in karmic relationships where the female has been the masculine and keeping your masculine oppressed, making all the decisions, telling them how to live their life, keeping them in lower vibration. So your masculines have definitely been in a more feminine energy in their karmic situations. And therefore, it's even scarier when you give them that doorway to step into their masculine energy. And when they're with you, especially for those that maybe were single or separated or something when you first met them, when they first met you, you gave them that opportunity to be the masculine, the true masculine energy. And then they got scared, because they're not used to that. They're not used to being given that kind of decision making and, you know, to be the more masculine energy. So you've got to remember, and especially for people who are in, you know, a same-sex connection, that's even harder to deal with, you know. So I completely understand it's, you know, there's a lot to balance out, but whoever this is for, everything seems beautifully balanced now. And this is someone who's no longer letting, as I say, circumstances and, you know, it's almost like if they've got like siblings who say to them, you can't let mum and dad down. You know, you can't let our parents down. You know, if you leave your wife, it's going to bring shame to all of us. It's going to bring shame to our family. If you walk away from your wife and kids, or your husband and your kids, it's going to bring shame to us all. You know, that kind of thing. I feel that kind of pressure on this person. And now I feel they're just like, no, I'm not gonna be suppressed any longer. I'm not gonna have my love be suppressed. This is a very deep message, but I have to bring through what comes through. So can I get an angel number that will connect whoever's watching this message right now to this message for the person. So 1919, transformation. Yep. And that 10-10 energy. So transformation, there's definitely, remember I told you something, the phoenix rising from the ashes. 1, 2, 3. So vision, and your future vision has been made into a reality. So everything is progressing exactly as it should. 1, 1, 1. Destiny is taking shape. And give me one more number, please, and I'll read it. Oops. In fact, I don't need to read them actually, because I'll just hold them up because I've got some oracle cards to read. 13, 13, clarity, and on the bottom of the deck, 5, 5, 5, change. So that's 1919. Transformation, and there's an affirmation at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Vision. 111. Your destiny. 1313. Clarity. And remember we got the card that actually said clarity. This person has finally received clarity here. And 555. Change. So those are the numbers you could be seeing a lot of right now. So let me pull an Ascended Master card. Let's give a shuffle. When I was shuffling earlier, this is the card that flew out for me. I always get happy when I see this card. I love Lakshmi and Ganesh. They're honestly, oh, I just love them so much. Love working with the energy so much. So I'm giving a quick shuffle and I'll pick an Ascended Master on screen. And I'm going to go and read through all your comments properly and try not to cry too much. And I will make sure and acknowledge them all. I might not be able to reply to every comment, but I'll certainly acknowledge, and just so you know I've read it, I'll be putting a little love heart. So let's see. Can I get an Ascended Master that connects with this message? Let's find them out. I was very decisive last night, so let's see if I can be so decisive tonight. Okay, this one. Wow, Gaia, resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. I cannot tell you how important that is. It really is the most important thing right now. Just have faith and trust in your journey. It's so important, especially with this 8-8 portal coming up, this abundant energy coming up. You have to believe that you are going to, you have to believe, not that you're going to, you have to believe that you are in the divine flow of abundance. You have faith. It doesn't matter, even if you've got 0 in your bank, even if you've got minus 500 in your bank, it doesn't matter what you're seeing in the physical. You are abundant, and you're going to have faith, and you're going to ground into that faith and just know in your heart you're in the abundant flow of the universe and you want for nothing. And you have to have faith in that. So, just like the earth herself, you are resilient. No matter what has come your way or challenged your peace, you have found a way to continue and survive. Today, you're being encouraged to dig deep into yourself and find more resilience and more courage than ever before. Wow, so there's something about this masculine, they really have found their courage here to really stand up for themselves and go for what they want here. Where are we? If you have felt your patience being tested or felt overwhelmed, know it's okay to feel this way, but also work hard on connecting with the parts of yourself that will help you move forward and beyond all that is making you feel unsettled at this time. So there's definitely, remember I said, not only is your person overcome a lot to return to you, but I also feel that there's something about you and this person. You saw the Eagle card and you saw the Beware card. I feel there's going to be 48, 48, so that's 12, 12. And I did actually see a lot of 12. The 12 card in the numerology deck as well, so that could be significant. There's just something, I'll get my Divine Love journey in a moment, but let's get a starseed message. But there's just a real feeling of you and this person's love being resilient. You know, I just keep on saying, tell them our love is like titanium. It's unbreakable. It's indestructible. Oh, this jumped out on its own. It was a cracked open card, but I actually wanted to pick one on the camera. So I'll maybe read that one another time, but let me see. Can I get a Starseed Oracle, please, for the Divine Collective and the Twin Flames? Okay, I'm going straight for one here. Again, another decisive night. I like those nights. Okay. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life expression. Now, we were just discussing the Tapestry of Life at the Golden Web event, so this is very aligned with Kate Graham and I's event last week as well. So, the 7 Star Sisters. Let's see. I'm going to put on my other glasses for this. Should be, if it's in the T's. Here, no. Oh, there it is here. Right, well, hold on. I'm going to get in my other glasses. You all know how much you love my glasses change. I have to have a few glasses change with, you know, within the reading. It's important. It's imperative. Okay, so there, another look at the card there. So, it says, there are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, and new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit of weaving in the web of life. Brilliant. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you now? What new creations are whispering in your ear, and what beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stop being ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets, as writers. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true divine nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to the creative project, such as a new business or a book that you wish to write. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty into your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave more beauty back into your everyday life, for where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. So there's something you and this person are going to create together, and I feel it's through your courage and determination here to overcome. So there's definitely something that's going to be birthed through you and this masculine in some way, something creative, something, and I feel it's going to be something very public. I did feel that. I saw the 6 of Wands and I immediately felt stepping into the spotlight or in the public eye in some way. So let's close out now with getting one of my beautiful Divine Love messages. One of the beautiful Divine Love messages. This is a huge deck, so let's see what comes through. My message was beautiful earlier, and I hope you get a message that's equally as beautiful. I never even read the full card, actually. I should have done that. But so let's see. Which message do you wish me to close this reading on, please? And thank you. Let's just see where I'm feeling called to go. Sorry. I did see one and then I kind of lost it when I was moving the cards around too much. I do feel it somewhere at the start here. I'm just going to go for this one because I feel it could be this one. Becoming. And across the waters, a watery message. We got a lot of water reference last night. Okay. So becoming card 34. I don't know if I picked the right one or not, but we'll soon see. Let's see what the message. Yes, you are manifesting your divine purpose. Yes. Yeah, what is happening now is just one of many inspired brushstrokes on the canvas of your life's work. You are the artist who paints with trust, instinctive and spontaneous, with faith in the process unfolding for you now. You're not the painter using numbered squares who has a finished vision even before commencing the task with a map for all steps of the journey. Your lack of plan renders you open and receptive to divine direction. You are capable of being moved by spirit. You are a brave adventurer, so celebrate what you are creating now and realizing that it is a step in the major work of divine art. This life is yours, not to be planned, but to be experienced. Stroke after stroke, step after step, you shall witness the picture coming to life before you. It may not be what you expected, but it will be the most beautiful, extraordinary creation to come to life. Now that's 2 cards about creation. You and this person are definitely to come together. You're supposed to come back together here to create something. It could be to do with art, could be to do with books, could be to do with, anything like that, literature, art, music. This oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfilled life. There's a message here too that a relationship or project that you're being keen to move forward with will bloom in its own unique, beautiful way. Give it breathing room now and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be, even without a clear direction or plan. Sometimes even because of that, there's an inner plan that can come to fruition now in the most beautiful way. Take heed, my friend, for time is ticking fast. Illusion grand in hopes, this dream will last. Such memories we keep for days to come. A looking glass that only shows what's done. It would be sad to think there's nothing more, a well-worn past reflecting what's in store. God's gift was not that days would be the same. Each dawn's first light would sing a fresh refrain of light and cloud to bathe the earth's surprise. With change afoot to stop would be unwise. A palette rich awaits the artist's brush, creating life at one with God's own soft touch. Wow. Beautiful message again, but intense one as well. But thank you everyone for watching, if you're still here, because I know a lot of you do watch to the end and I appreciate that. So let's close out now. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your physical reunion to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father and Mother of all creation, excuse me, we thank you for this time we have spent together today, and we thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.